FIFA 23 is the worst FIFA in the past 4 years. Let's break it down. Content is stale. Barely into December, people are already crying out for content, grindable content, League SBCs, and we haven't gotten anything of it so far. And gameplay-wise, we haven't had a good FIFA since FIFA 17. FIFA 18 wasn't even that good. It was just playable. But 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23, all hot garbage. But people say it's still good after the patch. It's realistic. It's great. It's the best FIFA we've had in years. Let's go into a game. Let's take a look at one singular game and see what happens. Now, we'll start this off in good faith. Me, personally, I brought this out. This goal is my fault. I brought the defender out. He sweats it. It's a goal. Fair enough. That's on me. That's enough of the good faith. Let's really get into this now. Let's start off here. I intercept the ball, but I can't switch. To the player, it would obviously make sense to. Also, I'm going to keep a BS counter for and against me just around this general area. So let's see how many we can rack up. All right, they make a bad pass here. Fantastic. Oh, they still get the ball. Of course they do. Oh, they make another bad pass, and they still get the ball. That's already 3 wrong things in 2 in-game minutes. All right, here, I'm going to make a tackle with my right attacking mid. Now, I want to switch to my right back. You want to know why? Because then I pass to the CDM, my center attacking mid, who's obviously going to be forward, goes forward already. We do a little triangle passing. Obviously, EA don't know anything about that, but it shouldn't matter anyway. Our right back goes forward, so we can do the same thing. Nope, he goes backwards. Okay, very awesome. Great positioning. I make a tackle here, but he kicks my foot into the ball, so it's out on me. That's 6. My opponent has the ball. He goes to make a pass. He hits his own teammate, and then no one wants the ball. Very realistic. 7 now. Now, I score here, but look at my opponent switching, right? It should go to the player who's closest to the ball, but it doesn't. So that way, he can't actually defend, so I get the goal here. Bad switching allowed me to score. That's why you never have a good goal in FIFA, because your opponent or you get screwed 99% of the time. Now, I make a tackle here with my center back, and then I want to switch to my defensive mid, because my center back is out of position, so if I get the ball with my defensive mid, my center back runs back into position. But as we've seen 10,000 times already, player switching doesn't work in this game. Why would it work? Not only that, but I try to make a 1-yard pass with my center back, but it's off because realism. Add 2 more. That's up to 10 now, and we're 21 minutes into the game. Now, right here, my left back goes forward. Why? He's on stay back while attacking. Forced Gump running ass. My defensive mid, Endo, is playing left back. Why is he playing left back instead of defensive mid? You know, where all of this space is, where he's supposed to be. You know what? It's fine. It's probably not going to bite me on the ass or anything. God damn it, it bit me on the ass, and now he's through on goal. Now, you may say, oh, it's your fault because you brought the center back out. Maybe that's true. I also would have the ball if Endo wasn't being a dumbass and playing left back. Either way, my opponent got a breakaway and got to this spot. Now, they have plenty of choices. They could ball roll, they could chip, they could do a Travella, they could do a through ball delivery. Any of those choices, fair enough. The one thing they can't do is make an X button pass because I'm covering it. So let's see what they do. Oh, they made the X button pass. That's a terrible mistake. I should get the ball. Here's the thing, it's not the fact that they scored that pisses me off, it's the way they scored that pisses me off. Now, I won't add this to the BS counter, but why is this pass bad? Why? Just why? There is literally 0 reason for this pass to be bad. Right here, the defender's leg bends instead of being straight, and instead he doesn't get the actual interception, and we concede from it. Cool. Oh, a 2 tackle tax? Oh my god, no way. Not in FIFA 23, not in FIFA. That doesn't happen. That's what, 15 things in 35 minutes? Now, here's 4 things that go wrong in the next 2 in-game minutes. Can you spot all 4? Did you find them all? No, it's okay. I'll show you all 4 of them. First of all, why do I have to tell my right back to go into space and run away from me? Probably because the attacking AI is garbage and hasn't been good since FIFA 17, you know, 6 years ago. 2, I ball roll into a player. My opponent should have the ball. 3rd, I make a pass that's assisted more than anything else I've seen. 4, I do a through ball, yet my teammate has to literally stop and come back for the ball, which should literally never happen for a through ball. And we're up to 19 things now. 38 minutes in. Remember when my left back made a bad pass with his strong foot? Well, here's him completing the exact same pass, but on his 2-star weak foot. Realism. I don't look to tackle in this situation because if I do and I miss, I'm screwed. But guess what happens? The game tries to tackle for me and then I'm screwed. Now for this next part, just see if you can notice what's wrong. This is not real. This is not real. That looked okay, right? I mean, I didn't get the pass off in time. He made a decent pass, but let's go into it further. Just goes through his foot. So then he has to reach back, so then it goes slower. Because again, it's a good game, right? His foot becomes invisible because his dribbling is so bad. He actually has to reach back, take another touch, and then he gets the ball taken off of him. He's passing to Ribery. This should be an interception 100 times out of 100 because literally he is passing to my defender because the defender doesn't lock onto the ball because, you know, why would they? Why do we do that? It just goes right through and he's just able to score it, right? He knew that my defender's dribbling was not good enough, so it would go straight through his foot. Gotta respect that from the opponent. Now, I get scored on during the kickoff here. Fair enough. That's my fault, but I'm still ranting and raving about that last goal, all right? Allow it. Look at this fantastic attacking AI by Nakata. I guess all those little glances that KDB and Xavi do constantly throughout the game, they're searching for an opponent to stand next to. That makes way more sense. That's why I'm not a pro. And I can already hear the arguments in the comments. Oh, his positioning is 80. It's not good enough. A 45 rated bronze goalie on 0 chemistry with -17 positioning is not dumb enough to do this, okay? There is no reason to be standing next to an opponent. Stop saying realism or ratings because that is absolutely brain dead and we weren't having that in FIFA 17. Why are we having it now in FIFA 23? All right, another 4 things go wrong here. Fantastic. Tackle that goes back to him and then he's able to just slide because Bernardo Silva's cracked out on G Fuel and then bad touch and then his Ribery still doesn't get the ball. What is happening? Now this guy plays an onside trap and I see my striker wide open. My striker gets caught up for absolutely no reason. And then Tomiyasu finishes better than my strikers. That's just wonderful. Add another, shall we? I send him through. I try to pass to one player, goes to a completely different player, and I score anyway. Very skill-based, very good. It's very e-sport ready, realism. Also, he scores another kickoff from this. Now, I run forward to try to intercept the ball, which I do, but instead of running forward, he flicks it up. Now, I want you guys to count how many little tippy taps Sakai here does, right? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 8? Why does he do that? Why does he do that? Why does he do those little steps? Just one big... I'm just gonna let my past self take over here. Look at us go. Look at us go. Wow, look at us go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great game. Fantastic game. One of the best games in the world. One of the best FIFAs ever made ever, right? So you guys still think it's the best FIFA ever made? Yeah, no, that's what I thought.